Okay, we were called out to do well, the customer thought they had needed gutters, but this building is not gutter acceptable. So it's a total flat roof that somebody laid a peel and stick 2-ply bituminous product on. And this is not the right product to use on this roof. This should be a minimum EPDM and maybe some sort of polyvinyl like a Duralast or something. There is so many different technical stops, starts, and complications in this roof that I think the architect just drew a line and decided, we'll draw a line going the opposite way. So, I mean, it's pretty wild, but anybody that doesn't know what they're doing up here is going to create some serious problems. We got some drains that are holding water here, and anytime any leaves get in them, that's going to add to the problem. But you can't let anything get down in this PVC because and the snow loads, I guess, is going to be a real issue. This is kind of curved up. It probably should be curved up a little bit more. I have no clue what this hollowness is for, but it's completely exposed wood that has to be wrapped also. If it was me, and money wasn't the issue, this would all be minimum, like I said, a fully adhered EPDM. All of this is a real problem. All of the flashing where the upper meets is a problem. Somebody came in and did some patchwork here. I'm assuming they had some leaks. These skylights I wouldn't even attempt to disassemble and put together. I would just let them live on their own. But this can be, like this area here can be, but this all has to be capped. You see this right here? There's water coming in. It's coming in behind all of this. Anything that drips off of this should have been a capped aluminum that comes down. The same with the edge. All of that needs to be faced and capped and trimmed. All of this rolls up. This membrane should have rolled over the edge, and then a piece of cap flashing like they have on the front or up on that top parapet. So those trees should get cut down, at least everything up against the roof area. They've got a let me see if I get here. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty wild. Like this, now this was an EPDM. It wasn't done right, but this is the product that should be on the rest of the roof, on this little thing here. That definitely wasn't done right. That membrane should be rolling over the face of the drive-it system and then capped with aluminum. So it looks to me like somebody started a job, they couldn't afford to finish it, and hence everybody left. This is something that we're not capable of. We do not have the staff to handle this, and I would give the customer the people who might be able to. But there is a boatload of work that has to be done here. I'm not even going down there. This is slippery. Now there's a power wire that comes out here for something. I don't know what it is, but they got this. There should be a gutter across there. Yes, there does have to be a gutter there. I'll go over on the ground to see what can be done, but everything that comes over here has to deliver down into a gutter over there, of which these leaves and trees have all got to be taken out before I even set a crew up there. I'll go around on the ground and see what's going on. This looks like, see how this says Carlisle on it? So this was an EPDM, and that's what that is. Horribly done. See how wrinkled it is. And these drains, as long as these trees are here, are going to have to be cleaned out once, at least 3 or 4 times a year, if not more. But this is like a ski slope down here. I'll take a look on that side, and that's about the only thing that I can accommodate them with. But this actually, believe it or not, this section is steep enough for this bituminous, but it wasn't ran right at the walls. That aluminum flashing, I mean, the membrane has to roll up, and that's your actual flashing. It might be just a dress up, and they were anticipating on coming down with a cap board. Yeah, they did roll the membrane up there, so that's okay behind there. But the membrane needed to roll up. This should be solid all the way down. So this one's steep enough for it, and this one's steep enough for it too. So they don't have to really duplicate expenses here. The only problem is this. We've got exposed nails here. Oh yeah, this is cracking. It's cracking real bad. So this is gonna have to be replaced. But yeah. Quite the gathering we got here. See, this is an EPDM here. We got something starting to poke up. We got little burrs or something underneath this membrane that's ready to poke up and start piercing it. Yeah, they're the actual nails, the framing nails that hold the decking down. You can see them in the straight line. They're starting to come back through because this is getting wet. Getting wet, expanding, contracting after they dry. This, they got a real garden growing here. It has to be addressed. So, one of the most complicated ones I've seen in 40 years, that's for sure.